Alright, what's up YouTube, M40? We're going to be profiling new Spyrals for the new format. Finished X1 at locals. No, actually finished X01. We drew the last round because of time. So we ended up beating we beat Spyrals, we beat Deskbots, Paleo. I think that was, I don't remember what the other two were, but 5 rounds of Swiss. Basically finishing first place after Swiss. So this is new format Spyrals, as I said. Tayveon Crowly sent me his list. He finished, I think it was 14-0 on Dueling Book yesterday. Now, a lot of people might not consider that a lot for testing, but I mean, just to show general numbers and practicality, it definitely seemed worth it. So let's dig into this. I don't care if Resort's at 1. It's still really good. The only real damage that is done to this deck is Pendulum Magicians, and if you go first and establish a Sleepy Boy, you're going to be in a really good position. So, 3 copies of Super Agent, once again, still a very phenomenal card, turn 1 making double helix. A lot of people are playing a little bit less hand traps in this current format, so you can kind of take advantage of things. Loss of Max The has changed the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! For probably better. Also, this is going second Spyrals, but you can still go first. Is that weird? 3 copies of Spiral Tough. Fucking just nothing really tough about him, to be honest with you, except for his stats. 1 Quick Fix, 1 Drone, 1 Master Plan, 1 Sleepy Boy, and 1 copy of Last Resort. Sleeper's still one of the best goddamn cards we have. Format hasn't progressed enough to want people to play Kaiju yet, so establishing a sleeper on the field puts your opponent in a very shitty position, much as it did in previous formats. So there's that. 2 copies of Ghost Ogre. Once again, I've been having a few debates with people. Ogering the Electromite. Yes, they still get to load up on the extra, and if they have the Astrograph, it does punish you. But hitting this does not allow your opponent to get use out of these 2 arrows. So when they do their initial Pendulum Summon, they'll still only get the 1 instead of the additional value out of 2. A few people are arguing for failure at the moment, but I'm still liking the value that this gives you. Debating on taking this to 3. 3 copies of Ash Blossom, fucking phenomenal. Still to this day. I feel like the deck that is the most consistent, that can play the most hand traps, is going to be the best in this format. So there's that. The remainder of the hand traps, aka I draw this guy and not this guy. Actually, this was really good value. If you can force your opponent into stopping your 1-for-1 off of an Ash Blossom, you get inherent value out of this. Still, this card is super insane. I know a lot of people want to cut it right now because we don't have Max Seed to kind of punish you as an overall extender. But for the most part, still the value that you are getting out of Gamma as a card itself still is absurdly more valuable than you think. And there are ways to navigate around 1 Resort. But your standard play is still going to be Decode, Sleeper, Double Helix is still 8,000. You still will OTK your opponent. So something to keep in mind there. Now, the rest of the deck, 1 Resort. Yeah, it's at 1. Kind of sucks, but you know, we don't have to play Terraforming anymore, which now opens up 5 slots in the deck. The 3 copies of Terraforming and the 2 Cosmic Cyclones. So you have a lot of navigation room that you can play around with now because of that. 1 copy of Rhoda. Still want to go get Sleeper. Only 1 car. I've been debating on wanting to play 2 because it's weird because Monster Reborn is in the deck, but at this point in time, Monster Reborn is only drawn once today out of, I think, 15 games, and I did it on a Decode Talker. So the problem is Reborn is very good, but on the flip side of the equation, it's still Monster Reborn. Like, you have to kind of rely on a lot of the comic book engine. So there's that, and then 1-1-for-1. Still best goddamn card in your deck. Getting into Quick Fix into Normal Summon Drone is insane value. 3 double summons. You unfortunately have to play these because they allow you to, if you have any 2 Spiral cards, you'll literally be able to make what you need to do. Dark Hole Regeki for going second. Foolish Grail to drop Quick Fix. And then 3 copies of Cosmic Cyclone, wrapping up just to make sure we have some sort of disruption. We can't really support Twin Twister in this build, unfortunately, as much as I want to, because unfortunately, at the end of the day, we really don't have a lot of discard fodder. Drops 1 Mission Rescue. This thing's pretty good, discarding it for quick fix. 1 Judgment. This card is broken. I still want to kind of cut it though. 1 Solemn Warning, and then 3 copies of Evenly Matched, completing the trio of this is going second. I kind of want to play Strike, actually. It's kind of weird. I've been a little bit more indifferent about Strike starting today, but afterwards, I really just want to punish Pendulum Magician players. So, let's see here. Extra deck, 1 Link Karibo. This card is now legal, and I haven't made this yet. It's really good, but the scenarios comes up. 2 copies of Double Helix, still wonderful. This card's so good. Getting into Master Plan is so much inherent value that it actually just hurts. 1 copy of Proxy Dragon. You don't combo extend as much as you used to in this deck. Keep that in mind when you're playing it. 1 copy of Ib. Still, once again, just combo extender. 1 copy of Trigate. Once again, another one of those. Can't really make it, but it's here in case the game goes that far. 1 Ningrisu, spot removal with Ib. 1 Akashik. We now have room to play this. I'm citing a Kaiju engine, so we can actually take advantage of taking or bouncing back the Kaiju that we give our opponent. I cited in the Kaiju engine 6 times today, didn't draw a single fucking piece of it. But we now have the ability to make this, so may as well take it out for a test run. 1 Decode Talker. Once again, this is essentially your combo piece to kill your opponent and be like, GG no re. You have to play it. 1 copy of Fireball. Okay. 1 copy of Saruja. Could have made it or Borload in one of the matches you'll see. Ended up hard making Borload for 4 monsters. Saruja, not such a spicy card. It's kind of just here in case, like, once again, we can make it. Just in case we need it. 1 Princess Sprite. Made this once, it gave me a Judgment. 1 Baguski. Had 1 opportunity to make this, it wasn't that important. And then 1 copy of Omega. This card is actually just the fucking tits. I won against Despots because I negate a Dark Hold my opponent's Mrs. Radiant triggered, revealed Gamma, made this and started punching them in the face. Really good value. Side deck. 3 copies of Chaos Hunter. Once again, this is just kind of shaft the Trickstar players. Just being able to drop a physical body on the board to not allow stuff to be removed to initially protect the hand. Really, really good. Didn't play against Tricksters today, but we were prepared. Kaiju Engine. 1 Doggeron, 1 Gamma Seal, 1 Kumamungus, 1 Godarla, and 1 Slumber. It's just another board wipe that we can bring in. Being able to answer the opponent's Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon, amongst other things, at times is really important, to be honest with you. You have to put a lot of stock in that, being able to answer just those constant negations that that deck has that it can generate. So, Kaiju Engine, it's that or Sphere Mode, but I need my normal summon. I'll be completely honest. Plus, I didn't see a time where there'd be 3 monsters on the board. 1 Fully Armed. This was a tech choice of mine. I sided this in 3 times. Drew it once. I was like, why did I side this in? It's just spot removal for Paleo. I was assuming a lot more people were going to be playing Paleo today in anti-meta. I mean, it was a good call, but initially, like, it didn't come up. So, there's that. 3 copies of D-Barrier. Oh my gosh. This card is really good if you're in control of the game, because you can stunt your opponent's turn once, but beyond that, if you don't have any follow-ups, well, you're just fucking shit out of luck. And then last but not least, 3 copies of Unending Nightmare. Just being able to target the scales and remove them was really good value. And I mean, I didn't draw this, unfortunately, but it was the route I wanted to go over Magical Spring. So, this is Spyrals. The deck's really fucking good. Sleeper is a phenomenal card. I am actually shocked that it's still legal in today's current game. Yugioh, you do not fail to amaze me. Pendulum Magician's a hell of a matchup, though. Have fun if you're playing Spyrals against them. You have to literally hope for the best case scenario. Going first, and you can open up Sleeper. Your deck's own weakness is itself, but at least you can still make this. So, if you guys have any comments, please leave them down below. And, well, that's all I got. Later, guys. The ride never ends, guys. Make sure you enable those notifications to get the latest videos that are being posted on this channel. Make sure you guys check out VanCole40 for my Cardfight Vanguard channel. And join me and House of Champions on the Zodiac Duelist TV Twitch stream. We'll be interacting with our audiences. And please check out No Limit Gaming and LGTCG.com for the cheapest trading cards on the market. Thanks for watching, guys, and please have a good day.